Good afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing what's in my box. I have lots of fun things to play with here. I was also tidying up a little bit and I came across some things that are sort of semi-done, so we may have a look at those. Okay, right, so I have this piece. I like to make these, it's been glued on. Just take off some of the lumpy bits. I think I'll make that into a nice big journal card. So let's find a pretty paper to put on it. Let's see over here. Oh, well, I have this one that was a boo-boo print. I think I'll do that. The butterfly will be chopped. Put a marking there and a marking there. And get my cutter. Did I ask you all how you are? I hope I did. I don't think I did. We've only just started. It's very, very stinking hot here. But at the time of you watching this video, I will be in my last days in Sydney. And then I'll be on my way back here. So nearly on my way home. Right. So we'll glue that on. We'll probably add something to it. I've got a big pile here. I'm very ambitious, aren't I? Oh. Okay. Let's see what we come up with today. I may trim down just a little bit. I did cut it a bit small, but I could actually just put something down there, but it's broken there, so I could, maybe I'll just leave that. Okay, so I've got some plain paper here left over from I don't know what, and oh, that's actually perfect. So let's just take this little piece off. And we'll glue that on. There, I'll just put my cutter there. There's no reason why I have to send it so far away. It's a very sticky piece, lumpy, sticky piece of paper. I've been preparing lots of videos, clearly, because everything is for these last 3 weeks is pre-recorded. So then you do run out of things to say. So you may just get the paper ruffling and the gluing sounds quite often because I have to sit here in silence because I've run out of stuff to tell you. Unless, of course, I have a bloody moment and then I just tell you dribble. Oh. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to just take that bit off. I don't want it. Right, good. And I'm going to trim these corners. I like that torn bit, so we're keeping it. And let's see what to put on here. Well, we could put, oh, isn't that pretty? I think I'm going to put that on there. It was already left cut out from Friday's video. May as well give it a new home. I'm loving all the pink colours. There we go. Helps if you put glue everywhere. I'm wondering, do I want to add anything else? Do we want to add anything like that? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Maybe a little label. I haven't visited Sandra's labels for a while. Oh, no, we don't want to go too pink, do we? What about a bit of blue? I kind of like it over there, and I'm covering the flower. It's never a perfect thing, is it? Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's really different. I haven't ever used one of those before. And it doesn't cover too much of my flowers. There we go. Compromise. Put that over there. If I wanted to, I could come back and add a bit of textile somewhere, but I think I'll just leave that. I think that's very, very pretty. Okay, not too many additions. Next, oh, I have this left over from Friday. Where's that punch? Here we go. Let's see. It's similar size to the other one, so I'm just going to punch it. Oh, I should back it first. Let me just, I'm just going to trim that off because I can use that piece of paper. Put that over there, and that's just a plain piece of paper. I'll put that aside. Never know, might need to write on it. Okay, and I need to find a piece of, I don't know, I should have maybe some long strips of straw paper in my scrap drawer here. Maybe, maybe not. They might all be little, because we did use a bit yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday. I'm getting confused. No, they're all short. It's okay. We will find some. Oh, I've got a piece over here. So I'm just going to put a marking there and a marking, or just trim a tiny bit off the bottom. I always, I'm very, of course, very excited to go home and see my family and everything, and see all the lovely people that will, well, we will have already done our courses by now when this video is up, but have seen everybody, but I do really miss having all my things and doing the paper crafting, because I don't do any paper crafting really. Well, I will do a bit in the course because we're doing a journal making course, and it's going to be like a full journal, completed journal. I think people will get it pretty much done. I mean, you can always add more, of course, but it'll be pretty well made by the end of the 3 days. But yeah, so I do miss here. Then I just want to come in here and do stuff. Oh, it doesn't want to go because it's wet. But you know me, I'm very insistent. Because I can't wait. I want to see it now. So even though my paper is not the size of the punch, where the guidelines of the punch are, I just center it and it still works. Okay, I really like that tag. Now, we need to decide, do I want to put something else on there? I'm going to, oh, that's a really sticky piece of paper. Pop over here into Sandra's wonderful stamped, they're not digitals, these are stamped, you know, with label stamps. They're stamped labels. Okay. Because sometimes I ask, where did they, you know, where do you buy them? But you can't buy them. They're Sandra's, she made them. I do like that. I'm liking the vertical things today, aren't I? That's printed on, like maybe on a rice paper or something. Put it up there, no. Something off to the side. No, a bit more. That's more book page. I think I like that. I'm just going to put that on there. I could put a flower on there, but I think I'm just going to embellish it a bit with a label. Now on these, I don't like to glue on them too much, because just like one round of gluing, because then I turn them into journal cards or tags. So I don't want too many lumpy bits. And that one's just going to be, because I love all the colors, it's just very pretty. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. But yeah, of course you could add something at a later date. I'm not sure about that one. I'll just leave that. Let's do this one. We won't do all the same things. Maybe we'll do those two. Oh, and I found when I was cleaning up some collage pages, which was exciting. So first of all, we need to back. This one I'm going to have go, no, maybe I'll have it go that way. And that one can go that way as well. So let's back them. Okay, wait, we've got some field notes here. Let's have a look. Oh, and that paper's very nice. However, that paper, I may simply, I'm getting sidetracked now, but I may just trim it down. Make sure it's all okay. Actually, I could put that on there. Let's do that. That's going to go on here. We'll do a wrap around. So that's going to glue on there. And then I'll add something there. And I think, well, I may or may not trim the bottom off. Yeah, that's going to go on there. Talk about getting sidetracked. Well, here's another one. Okay. I thought I might use some of this one. Let's use that part. I love that you can see the creases in the old letter there. So that's going to go on there. I'll keep that. And maybe this one can have this. And I think I'm going to keep, I did the marking there, but I think I'm going to keep that and make it a tab. Just a minute. Let's see. So that will glue on there, like so. And then that will fold over. I think I may just trim a tiny bit more off, just so it's slightly smaller. Because I don't want this to be the same level, same height as that. That's it. So that's going to have a tab. Okay, good. We've worked that out. I find things like that really fun. Okay, we'll just put this on there. And that's going to wrap around. So it's a built-in tab. Yeah, oh, look at that. I love that together. I love the color of it too. That it's just difference in printing. On my other printer, it's a bit more, probably a bit lighter and a bit more yellow in it. The print out here, but here it's a little bit, in the other printer, it comes out a little bit more dirty looking. Love that. So on that side, it looks like a tag like that, but it's actually a journal card with a side tab. And we're going to put something on it here. I'm going to snip these corners. Oh, that's right, that one I did a little wrap around. Okay, so let's see what do we want to put in there. On there, not in there, on there. Oh, my scissors are still astray. I looked for them in the other room and I couldn't find them. Are they? They might be here under this. I've got a pile of stuff here. Surprise, surprise. They could be under. No, no, they're not under there. In here? No. Interesting. Here we go with the big scissors again. I really need to remember when I come in here to find my scissors. They're here somewhere. Or they're like under my wools in a basket or something out in the other room. One pair is there I saw. I probably put the other pair in there by accident. Or are they over here? No, they're not in that basket. Nope, nope, nope. So now I'm not going to be able to, maybe if I fold it like this, I could give it a snip. Because these are not very pointy scissors, so it's hard to get in to these sorts of areas. But where there's a will, there's a way. Pure determination. Okay, we did it. I do think I like that bird on there very much. Don't want to cover that up. I was just wondering, no, I don't want to cover up everything, so no, I'm not going to put any more painted paper on there. Oh, maybe I should Tombow it. Okay. Right. I love that. Now let me see here in my fabric scraps. I have lots of little pieces of cotton here that I was just feeling like I might like a little cotton tab. I think I might put it on that way. Do I want it the clean side? No, I think I'll have it this side. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I need to put a bit more glue under there. I have a thing about things curling up like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put a staple in it. Oh, I love that. And I think I would like a little Tracy label. Or is that going to be covering too much? Yes. A little Tracy label. Where will I put those? Let's open the drawer and just put them there. Because I tend to lose the things that I've made in my chaos. Although I'm not as chaotic as like my desk is not as chaotic as it usually is. I have this little one here. Just something little because I don't want to cover up everything. Or do I want to put that there? No, I'll have it up here. Gets lost there. And that's that little nature tag. Lovely paper on the back. Tab. So it can still go in the pocket like that. Or you could make side pockets. They can go in like that. Okay, what are we going to have on here? I also don't want to cover everything up too much. I just am grabbing these because they're handy. They're very neat. Oh, I like that butterfly. Why do I like the butterflies today? Lately, I haven't been using the butterflies as much. Love that. Love it. Collage pages are really, like ephemera collage pages are really the best, aren't they? They're just lots of fun things to play with. Now this one I don't have to colour in with the Tombow because it's already got its beige background. I think I'm going to have that there. Yep. I don't mind covering up that bit. There's that bit over there. That's fine. We have to get over it sometimes. Sometimes you just have to cover a little bit up. It's just the way it is. You can always, like I've got things like that scanned, but if you don't, you can always scan them. I might even move the bird, not the bird, the butterfly over a little bit further. You can always scan them and then you've got the scanned version of it, especially the old ones. Not so much the new ones, but the old things you can scan. And maybe this is going where this is going to come into play. Let's see. Yes, like the colours, pink and green. Maybe I'll have it over both. So I'm not covering all of that and I'm not covering too much of that. And there we go. Now sometimes in these, you could do that nice punch like that. You could have just a little eyelet there and have something dangling down would be nice as well. But I'm just going to leave it for now. So we won't do any more of the painted ones because we've done those. What is this? This is just printed on newsprint. So that can go into a pocket somewhere, but I would like to add something to it. Of course I would. Let's go here. Oh, I don't have my little scissors. That may not be so much fun. That's too big. Don't want to cover it all up. Cutting those out with no little scissors. Well, that one's not too hard because it has a surrounding, but no, I don't want that. I'm very ambitious wanting to cut things with big scissors. These are already cut. Not really finding the spot where I want it to sit. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would add just a little bit of, I had that little ripped piece of old lacy tulle. Here it is. Maybe I might do something like that with a little bit of something. there. Don't want anything too thick. Oh, I have this little piece of linen that I love. What if we added a little piece of linen, a bit of jewel over the top? Something like that. Could I have it that way? It's a nice little writing spot. We could have it that way, and that the other way is the front, but we'll put it that way, and that way I'm not covering the lovely this graphics. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'm going to put a staple in. Put that there. Just trying to see if I want something else. I've had the hiccups, sorry guys. And we ate lunch not long ago, so I'm hiccuping. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it. This might be too similar. Or am I just simply building up the layers? Yeah, I think so. Let's add that one. Yeah, okay. And staple away. And I'm going to leave it all fluffy like that because I like it. I think I totally missed the linen, but the linen is glued on. Oh, we need to put something there. We don't want to have a big staple like that. We'll just put this on. Just make it all a bit rough and ready. Don't want to glue on that one anymore. That one needs to be made into something. Possibly not today because we did one. Oh, well, I've got that one there. Did we do one? We did do one. Put that there. Just so you don't catch yourself on the thing. And there, that's that way, but we're going to put it in the pocket that way. And do we want to add anything else? I don't know. Possibly not. No. Okay, we're just going to leave that one as it is. Just on newsprint, and we've just added a little bit of embellishment. That's just a little extra addition that you can put into a pocket somewhere. I also found this. Oh, they're more newsprint. They're good journaling spots. Not sure what I wanted. There's two of them. I must have printed out two. It's very nice paper to write on. Again, we could do them that way. Think about those. They can go in for another day. I found all of those. They're just similar to this to make them into journal cards. Oh, here, look at these collage papers I found. Look at that. They're really nice. We'll do those another day. Here's a big piece that's just printed on a lovely, you probably can't see it's speckledy. It's a sort of recycled sort of paper. So maybe I'll tear that down. So it doesn't really need to, it's nice thickness, and it doesn't really need to have, you know, you don't need to put anything else on it, on the inside for writing, because it's already a nice colour. It's not white. There's good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not white. So let's put that down there, and let's see, should we have that side on the front? And this again will go in a pocket somewhere. So, I quite like this. Okay, let's see. I think I might put that there. And I'm going to put some book page. Yes, why not? just so happen to have this little piece of book page. Maybe have it go around. Yes. And do we want anything else? Here's an older piece of book page. Nope. Okay, I'm going to glue that on. That's a very old, thinnish piece of paper that I really like. Keep it neutral. Yes, I think I'll put that in there. It's very subtle. So, this first. Don't know what type of paper this one is. It's quite thin. Look, you can see the grain in it, like the fibers. Oh, I want this to wrap around, so I need to open that out because otherwise I'm going to get a big crease in it. And I just need to see about where to put it, about there. So this is just a printout of one of my old documenty sort of things, and it's on this oatmeal-y sort of colour paper. So it's just really more writing space to put into a journal. And I was wondering, would I like to see that in the spirit of collaging? Quite like that. Kind of keeping it fairly neutral. Put that there. So the other one is just peekabooing very subtly from behind. Okay, and then it could do maybe with a little bit of something up there. Didn't know if they would cut it. Now that is just a piece, that was white and I swooshed it around, put that there as kind of as a tab. I swooshed it around in paint, very watered down acrylic paint. And I'm going to staple that. And we have a lovely journaling spot. We can cover that if we want to, which we do. Yes, we do want to. I put this piece of paper, upside down. I'm going to put that piece. Oh, I like that. The color of this is great. I've got a lot more of it. It's Italian paper. I think it might be, could it be Fabriano paper? I can't remember, or the other brand. I can't remember the name of the other brand. I'm having a blank. But they have lovely Favini. That's it. I think it's Favini paper. Favini. And that go like that. Oh, I think that's lovely. Yes, very happy. I'm glad I found that. So I have this hanging sort of, you know those things you slide onto the shelf and you've got another hanging down sort of shelf? That's what, it's like a basket, but it's hanging down, but, you know, like a metal one. And I've got the other one up, another one on the other, up on the next shelf, and that one's still a mess. I bet I find some treasures in there because I found a lot of treasures in that shelf. Just amazed. Okay. And this is what I'm pulling out now, are all these treasures that were on that shelf. See, I printed out. Isn't that, I love that. I just love it. So that's kind of the front, really. So it's a bit Japanese, opens that way. So what I'm thinking is, well, I just love this little piece of paper. I become silly about things like that. I'm going to tear that right up. That's gorgeous too. So we'll keep that. And then I'm just going to have, I want a little piece going. It's now Seminario di Padova. Anyway, we're covering it up. I'm putting that there. I like that. Oh, that side's good too. I think I prefer the other side. I could put it that way. No, I like it the way I had it. But trust your instincts. So that's going there. And we've added a little bit of something real, really old. This is a really old book. Something really old. Oh, it just looks like it's part of it. Cool, very cool. And oh, I have bits like this. That could be good. Let's see. Could. May not, but could. Got this piece too. There's the old sampler behind that. I love that. Absolutely love it. I think I like that one. I didn't even audition the other one. I'm going to put it on as a little side tab. Now, do I want a little fluffy bit? Do I? We don't know, but we'll soon find out. Yes, I do. Okay, and put that there. Now the glue, the glue pretty much does hold. Isn't that good? I love that. Yes, that makes me happy. The glue does hold, the prick glue. The jotter glue is even better, but I just put it there just to keep it in place while I'm putting the staple. So that was totally different to the other that we were doing over there. Oh, let's finish off this one. We'll get this one finished. That'll be good. Oh, see, it's already sticking to it. Grab another piece of paper. Put glue all over it. Well, I might put glue on this side. Put that on, and then I'll glue the other side. It just makes it a little bit easier to manage. Okay. So I could put this. Oh, I like that side there. Oh, I'll just trim it top and bottom. That's okay. Let's see. It's all right. And then you just simply fold that over, you see. Now I did have a piece that I had kept. Here it is. I'm wondering, is this going to be wide enough to go there? And yes, it is. So we're going to put that there. So I need to trim here. Have it in a little bit. It's a bit long, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to trim. Oh, I don't think I am going to trim top and bottom. Tall. Let's pull that out. Okay, no, I think I'm going to leave it like that. Now, which side will I have as the writing side? Maybe that side. So I'm just going to snip the corners. And see, what do I have over here? Trying to get the glue off my fingers. Now I do love this fellow. Okay. Oh, I know what I can add. Just a minute. Let's grab something from up here. Nope, that's not working. I've got to get in there. There's a little piece. I'll pull some out. Oh, I love this. This I did with the, this is what I might put on somewhere. Now I have covered all of that up. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go over on this side and have it? Oh, I think I like it more on this side. And do I want that to wrap around? No, I think I'll take that off. Taking that, well, no, I'll take a bit more. Oh, decisions. Yes, I'm going to take a bit more off there and a bit off there. Oh, no, not there. Silly. Okay, now let's see. I like it still a bit more off center. Maybe the towel is meant to come off. That's better. So that's going to go there. Up a bit. Okay, let's glue it on, because things can happen and it can go astray. It's all a bit sticky. I'm going to have it up a bit. Okay, love that. And now, where do I want to put this? Now I have a whole lot of these. I don't know where I put them. Oh, I think I'll put it there like that. It's on tissue. It's like a tissue paper. Like a natural coloured tissue paper. Put that there. Ooh, yes. No. Yes, no, yes, no. What about a row of this? Just there. Oh, yes, that's it. Oh, I'm so excited I'm using these now. Again, these papers. I forgot about them because they were tucked away and I couldn't see them. And now I've got my little drawer attached there. And I can just pull them out when I feel like it. And then at the top, can't close that drawer, it's got things in it. I think I'm going to put some sort of oh yes, that's it. I'm going to put that there, and I need a piece of, well, I could also have a piece of this for the reverse side. Why don't I do that? Never did that before. Okay, let's cut this out. I think that goes that way. I'll just snip those corners, and then here, yeah. I'm going to lose the 54, but that's okay. We will survive. Right. Very crooked cutting there, I can see it. I proceed anyway. Well, this is totally different. I'm very happy with this. You see why I like to have those pages? They're a good starting point. They're a very good starting point. That's why we don't throw them out. And I put too much glue on here, so I'm going to have sticky edges. Oh, and look how nice that is on that side. Okay, we need to, I'm going to slide it right down. It's a little bit sticky, so I need to grab my dry wet one and just wipe it off. It will dry. Okay, and snip. So we've got a tab. We could even put another like little Tracy label with writing or something, but anyway, we may or may not do that. And then the other side is like this. How cool is that? And you can write there. Very nice. Okay, so that is my video for today, what's in my box. The next time you see this video, I will be well and truly back, probably almost over my jet lag by then. So yeah, because I will have been back nearly almost a week. So yeah, okay, that's a bit confusing, isn't it? Oh, I love everything that we made today. Even though they're totally different themes, they just go together. Look at this. Even that one goes. These ones a bit, that one does. And then these three go together. How cool is that? So super fun. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.